Hello Leo, welcome to your He Said, She Said reading for December 1st through 15th, 2018. Thank you for joining us. Say hello to Richard.
Hello Leo.
We're here to deliver your channeled messages. If you're interested in your own personal He Said, She Said reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. The cost is $35 for a 20-minute reading with both Richard and I. Let's get started with your oracle cards here, Leo. From the Dragon Fae Oracle, you've pulled the card of Chumara, I think that is how that's pronounced. The web of all life. And you'll see that this woman wears a mask of a spider. So it's about interwoven webs. So for me it speaks about how we interact with others, and our webs, I feel, is more about family, connections, the people that are closest to us. The energy I get around this is very, it's a revealing energy, revealing who you are in safe environments. I also get an energy around this of being honest, perhaps in situations where previously you may have kept silent. There's an energy around this of refusing to engage in falsehood for the sake of false peace. So it's more about being who you are, higher vibrational living, more truth and integrity when it comes to the webs we weave. And from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, you've pulled the card of Strength.
So Strength, this card invites you to evaluate the role strength plays in your life and how it manifests in you. The quality of strength you have directly depends on whether you are aligned to the ego or to the higher power. So it's about your intention, it's about what you want to do with your strength. And as Philip Brooks said, I do not pray for a lighter load, but for a stronger back. So it's all about how you carry that load as well.
All right, that's interesting. Let's see where this goes for you, Leo. I've already meditated on your energy, so I'm going to cut these cards. I'm using the After Tarot for this reading. So let's see where this goes. So the first card will signify the energy of the person that you are focused on here, Leo. What they bring to the table when it comes to you, their flaw, how they feel about you, how you feel about them, the strengths of your relationship, the weaknesses of your relationship, the potential for a healthy relationship crossed by any roadblock, and the potential outcome. And don't forget, this can always read the opposite way around, so bear that in mind, Leo. Let's look at the overall energy here of the person that you're focused on. The Seven of Swords in reverse.
So that suggests that this person might be willing to make amends for something that they've done in the past, looking to clear up something, confess perhaps.
Let's see what they bring to the table. The Ten of Wands in reverse, so a lightening of the load.
Yeah, so it seems to make sense, doesn't it? I mean, if they're going to confess, then they're going to lighten your load perhaps as well as their own.
Let's see what the flaw is. Okay, Temperance in reverse. You know, I get this as perhaps a bit of anger, conflict, but it's conflict born out of not feeling good about themselves. It's something that shows on the surface directed at others, I feel, but it's not really about the other person at all. It's more about that person, whatever they are going through, whatever personal struggles they're going through, they may be acting out in a way as to cause conflict with others. It seems to be creating chaos, confusion, this kind of energy.
Yeah, temperance in reverse can also speak to overindulgence in anything.
Let's see how they view you, Leo. A Five of Cups.
So Five of Cups is a very pouty energy, not being open to offers right now.
Yeah, it's very much focused on the negative. There's a lot of pessimism here. They see, well, it can be the opposite way around, so keep that in mind, Leo, but how I'm reading this is how they view you, and they view you as kind of someone who is kind of mired in negativity and for some of you self-pity as well. It's very much a focus on everything that could go wrong.
Yeah, but nothing that's going right.
Nothing going right.
But if you look at the card, you'll see you've got the spilled cups here in front, but you've got these 2 full cups, which are not being even considered.
Let's see how you're viewing them. The Hierophant in reverse. So you may view them as perhaps someone who is being rebellious. For some of you, it may be about someone who maybe is wanting to get out of a commitment, possibly something traditional.
Yeah, a marriage or something like a marriage.
This may be a marriage or a long-term partner. Let's take a look at the strengths. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse as a strength. So with this, there's an unwillingness. Neither side wants to be alone. Neither side is seeking independence, and that's the strength.
That's right. Yes, yes. So that's a not particularly good reason to stay together, but that's the reason that this couple wants to stay together.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the weakness. Well, there's that 8 of Swords. You know, with this, it's although neither one wants to be alone or is seeking to be released from this, it's also the weakness is this trap. This trap of not of not being independent.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the 8 of Swords, and I'm thinking that I think both parties here. It could be one or other, but I'd say it's both who are deep in prisons of their own making.
I think that's true, but neither one wants to be released. Judging from this, let's have a look at the potential. The 8 of Wands. The roadblock is strength, or your card, Leo. So with this, the 8 of Wands does speak about things moving quickly, fast movement.
And communication possibly as well.
Yeah, you'll see this man with his arrow, he's directing it. So it is about quick movement, strength as the roadblock. I'm reading that more as your card, Leo, and it's indicative of you being the roadblock. Maybe it may be that your partner here is viewing you as someone who is not taking the action that they should in terms of possibly looking more optimistically at things, or making things a happier place, because I get one person here who is quite down in the dumps,
pessimistic,
and it's causing anger outbursts, the other person to lose their sense of calm. It's causing conflict, but yet on the as the partner here, Leo, it seems like if it comes to if it's anything that they have said, or I don't feel that they want to escape, let's put it that way. So if they have said to you, oh look, I want out of this marriage, I don't think they actually want to follow through with this.
Yeah, I'm not looking at that card anymore as making amends. I think it's just lack of wanting to escape. Yeah,
that's what I'm seeing. But I also feel that may also be bringing on part of the stress, because I get that your partner here has the ability to lighten your load a bit.
Yeah, but will they?
That's the question. Let's have a look at the outcome. 4 of Wands.
So basically happiness, fulfillment, contentment for the couple, and happy home.
Yeah, it's about harmony in the home, harmony within the home. So this is a couple who may be going through a struggle at the moment. One person is being viewed as looking at the world, at life, very pessimistically. It's causing the other person to perhaps think about leaving. They may even be arguing with you. They may even be saying this out loud to you, that they want to leave. But do they really? No, I don't think so, because I think here that this person does not want to, they're not seeking independence, they don't want to be alone.
And that's the strength of the relationship.
That's the strength of the relationship. Now this person has the ability to bring about a lessening of the stress. A lessening of the stress.
I don't feel like they are right now though.
No, because the roadblock here is, well, you know, part of it is you, Leo, I have to say. Part of it is you and how they're viewing you. So maybe by perhaps showing a little less pessimism and a little more optimism for the future, that may be enough.
But look at the Oracle card as well. Strength.
Strength. Yeah, look at that. You're right.
So it's it's all about you, Leo.
And how you use the strength.
That's right.
So if you're using strength to
remain in a pessimistic place,
yeah,
and not using it for your higher good,
or using strength to overpower, because I get this web as how we relate to those closest to us, and there needs to be more authenticity in this relationship. I get that very strongly. So when it comes to you opening up about anything that is causing this pessimism, maybe that's something you need to think about doing.
Using your strength to lighten the other partner's load.
This Leo may feel like that if they show any kind of weakness, or what they perceive as weakness, this may be what is the roadblock. Is that very trying to keep up that tough exterior, that facade, but it's not real. I get it's not real. And it's causing the other person to view you quite negatively. This tough facade. So it's good to have strength, Leo, of course, but it's using it in a more authentic way, not as a facade, not as something that is fake, falseness, interacting with others with falseness, showing that bravado. I think what's needed here is maybe a little bit more compassion on both sides, certainly. More compassion, and also a little bit more authenticity of how you communicate with each other, Leo. Because I get neither one of you wants this relationship to end. And I also see that harmony is possible if you can clear up how you relate, how this web is woven here. It's about authenticity and not falsehood. Not having anything based on that false mask, someone wearing a false mask of strength, when perhaps they're not feeling strong at all, and that's the problem underneath. This one goes a bit deep, but I'm going to have to leave it there because this is a snippet reading, really. So wishing you all the best with this, Leo. If this is resonating and you'd like your own he said, she said reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. The cost is $35 for a 20-minute reading with both Richard and I. I also have my 12-month yearly forecasts up for 2019, and those are available on my Vimeo channel. The link is below in the descriptions box, so if you want a sneak peek at what 2019 is going to bring, check that one out. So wishing you all the best with this, Leo.
Bye, good luck, Leo.